Welcome back, Jules and Gems. I have a new little tripod setup thing, whatever. So yeah, it's like low as hell, and I like when I put it up, it just dropped right back down. So it's like, you guys, this sucks because I don't know how to fix it to make it like tighter or nothing. Ooh, let me see. Did this just make it tight? Oh, we discovered something together, y'all. Y'all, my hair look crazy because I had it in a ponytail at work. Because, let me take these off so y'all can see the real me. I had it in a ponytail at work because, y'all, I be on these telephones and I cannot, my hair just keep getting caught in it. So I just put it, so now I look kind of crazy. So, I do not like this new tripod. It just dropped my phone, y'all. Okay, so I was supposed to come to y'all with a blue wig on today, but I'm kind of self-conscious because blue, I did wear blue back in high school, but that was only on the ends of my hair, so I'm kind of self-conscious, kind of scared to put it on. But I had never tried orange until I did this hair, but it just worked well for me, I guess. But I look crazy now because y'all, I just look crazy. But come on, Cletus. Y'all trying to bring the road rage back out of me. But yeah, guys, so we're gonna pick right back up on part 2 because I think I'm gonna hold off on my wig video. I don't know what's gonna be up when y'all see this, so just leave me alone. Anyways, so here we go, guys. So I told y'all I was really crazy about dude. I was really like, not crazy about him. I just was more so like when he would walk by or when he would help me, I used to be like, oh my God. Like, I never would show it to him, but in my mind, I'm about to part right there. Thank you. In my mind, I would be like, oh, he smells so good. And I'd be like, get off work and I'll call my mama. Trying to call so I don't waste no gas. I would call my mama and I'd be like, oh my God, mom, my manager is so fine. But I like at work, I'm telling you guys, you would have never knew I was interested in anybody at the job because I never held like conversations with any of them unless it was about work. I never look at this. It looked so pretty this morning, y'all. No, this one, y'all. But I don't even like it like that. See, this kind of still got the definition at the top. But when I put it in that ponytail at the bottom, it just got frizzy. But I never really held any conversations with anybody at my job. Like, and I hate that I have to keep talking to y'all in my car. Like, every time I look at me, I'm like, I always talk to them in my car. Like, but y'all gotta understand, I don't got my own place. Like, when I was at the school, I was making videos in my room. But now I can't do that because I'm staying with my mama and I have no privacy and they don't have no respect. Like, they blast music and they talk loud and they keep walking in the door when I'm trying to record videos. So it's like, y'all gonna appreciate these car videos. But yeah, so I would not conversate with them. Like, I would not hold like really long conversations with them or nothing like that. It just would be about work, like, oh, what the customer said, or can you help me with this, or my computer locked, or this, like, that's it. Like, the most people I really like talk to was my morning manager, and that was a girl. Like, me and her talk most because I work closely with her. Like, in the morning it's nothing but 2 people, 2, sometimes 3 people. So the people that I work with in the morning, I was more so close with than the people that when I came in on Saturdays and work evening shifts or midday shifts, I really didn't know them like that because I only seen them once or twice a week versus me seeing these people about 3-4 days during the weekday. You get it? So I never was around him because he did the night shift and midday shift, and on the weekends I would see him. And so boom, this is how it kind of got crazy because like right before I left to do my transfer for December, I started coming in there like with my regular clothes on. And if anybody, y'all, any one of y'all or anybody follows me on Instagram, watches my Snapchats, know me in person, or just have observed me through my other videos, I'm not an ugly girl. I'm not. You know, I have a nice, pretty body. And I got a booty for days, y'all. I ain't gonna say for days, because my own booty bigger than mine. But I got booty and, you know, nice little shape on me. So when I'm not wearing that raggedy work uniform, you can really see, like, me dolled up and looking cute. And my eyebrows done and stuff like that. My lip gloss popping. And I guess they started to realize, dang, she cute. You know, I don't know what. They thought I was ugly or something. But they was like, you know, the stock boys started trying to talk to me. I come in there, it's like I like to come like when it's about to close, because I work there, I know like the real true like rush hours, and I did not like waiting in line nowhere. Same thing with Publix. I either come in early in the morning, or I come late at night, because I knew during the day what times would be really busy and I'll be having to wait for the bakery, the deli, whatever the case. I don't want to wait for nobody, so I just come at certain times. So I started coming after all my classes was done, which was my last class. Before this popped off, my last class was 5 to 7:30. So I come after that class, and by that time, nobody's in there. So that's how I started meeting the evening girls and like conversating with them, because, you know, I'm bringing out my groceries, we would talk, and they would tell me, oh my God, such and such, you know, he said that you're cute, and I'm like, girl, what? Or I be in the like aisles or getting something, and the stock boys be there, and they be like, oh, you need help? And then they'll see me again the next day at work, or that weekend at work, and they'll be like, what the? Oh, okay, you work here, like. And then next time they see me, or see me in the break room, or see me like walking the aisles, they'll be like, oh, come here, or like trying to hit on me and stuff. And so I was like, at the time I really wasn't paying no attention, because was I dealing with somebody? I don't think I was dealing with nobody heavy. Like, I'm trying to think, y'all. No, I don't really think I was dealing with nobody heavy. Like, in the fall semester, I don't think so. Because I used to always be complaining about me being horny. Like, my best friend and my friends know that. I used to always complain about me just being really, like, in need of some. And so, I don't think I was missing somebody heavy, but I was not interested in them. Like, my preference, they were, like, more so around my age, like, in their 20s. My preference is I like dudes that's older than me. I'm just sorry. I just like dudes that are older than me. For my reasons, here's my reasons. If you don't care about reasons, skip this part. One, because older guys, the likelihood of them trying to play you is a little bit less. I'm not going to say or give a number like, oh, it's 50% less. Like, you can get played by an old dude, or you can get played by a young dude. It doesn't matter. Like, this story time series is to tell you guys how an older nigga tried to play me. So, you know, you just never know what you're getting. But 9 times out of 10, older guys are more, you know, settled into a career or a well-paying job that they've been on the job for a while now. And they're established. They have themselves together. You're not worried about you having to go pick him up at the point of, you know, 40-something years old. And if you do, ladies, if he's in his 30s and you're still having to pick him up, and he don't have a tangible reason, like something like, I got court sentence that for the next 10 years I cannot have a license, or I got in a car accident like 5 months ago or a year ago and my leg is paralyzed, or some good ass reason why he don't have no car at 40 and 30 years old, you know, that's different. But 9 times out of 10, he's going to make sure if you need something or he want to see you, he's going to come to you. Then again, also, there's older guys who just still have that older people mindset of women are precious and you need to cater to women, and, you know, not treating them, everybody like, you know, HOEs and stuff like that. This generation's mindset is kind of like, oh, she just another city girl. Even if you ain't even no city girl, you just another city girl, or y'all talk for 5 minutes and they want to have sex with you. It's like it's like they don't have no respect or no reason to try to earn your trust or earn your love. They just want everything. This the microwave generation. They want everything in 5 minutes, like, or less. With older guys, they understand they gotta put a little bit of footwork in. They gotta earn your trust. They gotta make sure that, you know, you really like them. So guess what they're gonna do? They're gonna try to court you. They're gonna take you on dates. They're gonna take you out. They're gonna try to really get to know you, because they want to make sure that they're not wasting their time, just like you feel like you're not wasting your time. So guess what? You get a lot more catering to with older guys, and there's a lot more respect that's automatically given to you as older guys, you know, with older guys that you're not likely to get sometimes with guys of this generation. So for me, and plus on top of that, it's no city girl stuff. I just like a guy who can help take care of me if I need it. Everything, not to say to be dependent on a dude, but to say whatever he give me is extra, and he don't mind giving it to me. So for instance, like the guy, I'm gonna get into this later on with screenshots. Like if I needed money, he would cash out me money. I wanted money on my birthday, he sent me. Well, I didn't even want money on my birthday, but you know, I wanted something else, and since he could give it to me, he just gave me, you know, money. Or for Christmas, I was like, oh my God, I really want to buy this for myself, but I'm going to hold off and buy it in a week or two. Guess what he did? He took it upon himself to just go ahead and get it for me because he knew I really wanted it. And instead of me breaking my back trying to save to get it, he said, you know what? I'm going to get it for you. Like, that's what I mean by sometimes older guys just do for you to make sure I really love this girl. I really care about this girl. I don't want to see her struggling. I don't want to see her breaking her back to try to get, you know, why not just give it to her or help her get it or, you know, put in on her cause. A lot of guys this generation don't see it like that. They don't see, you ain't my girlfriend, you ain't my child, like you ain't my wife. So sometimes they don't even do it for their girlfriends. So a lot of times it's like you just stop. And I really thought relationships, and you know, when you're dealing with a person, y'all supposed to help each other in any which way, mentally, emotionally, financially, all that. Like marriage, no marriage. I feel like if you with a person and you connect with them sexually or even mentally, that you guys should be helping each other grow and prosper in any which way. So all the guys get that from me. So anyways, sorry if you skipped it. Okay. So here we go. Anyways, y'all, I'm so distracted. So the guys around the job were starting to hit on me, and there was this other guy I also found attractive. Now, me and my best friend used to just call him the seafood manager. So his name is just going to be the seafood manager. Now, he's not, I don't know who really is the seafood manager, but I know he worked in the seafood department occasionally. But he also worked in other departments occasionally. So that's why I said I don't know if he's the seafood manager or not. So, who knows? Okay? Basically, one day he just like said a little sly comment to me. He was like, and them jeans look real good on you. Like something like that, along those lines. And I was like, what? And he was like, man, you need to stop playing. Like, now mention I had never really had a conversation with him ever. The only time I ever talked to him is when we had cold seafood products that people decided they didn't want no more, and I was on the intercom calling for seafood, or going back there to get a new tag on a product that was like the tag was messed up, I couldn't scan it no more. So stuff like that, I never really ever spoke to him ever. So my whole thing was like, where is this coming from? Now I'm mentioning him to say something else later on down the line, because he gets interesting as well. Me and him never really took off. Like, I gave him my number. We was texting, like, consistently at first. And then he just fell off. And I just like, okay. Like, I ain't finna beg you. Like, I really don't care. He was 35. He looked, like, but if you see him, he looked 25. He really looked good for his age. But he's still at 18. So, I was texting for a while and didn't tell nobody, never, like, said nothing around the store. We never, like, really, like, lounged around or hung out outside the store or nothing like that. We started, like, talking around the store more often. Like, when I started warming up to people around the store, and I had already had his number. But I told him, like, oh, I'm finna leave to go to back home for a while, whatever. And he was like, well, dang, like, I just gave you my number. And I was like, and you're just not using it. So I kind of like, when I went home in December, I cut him off. Like, you weren't even texting me like consistent when I was in Miami. Then when I came back home, you wasn't texting me at all. So I'm like, and this is the thing, right? So around the time he had tried to talk to me, I guess not Jolly, but Giant had peep game that like I was warming up to the store and people was like interested in me, because you know you can see like when people are talking in the corner and stuff like that and stuff. So I guess he just kind of had people game, whatever. And one day I was on the computer because we have to do trainings every single week. Like, no, every single day we come to work, we have to do these trainings called GNOME. If you work at WINN DIXIE, Harvey's, BioLo, and it's another one I forgot that's connected with us. If you work there, Fresco de Mass. If you work at any of those 4 chains, this one chain is really Southeast Grocers is one chain. We have to do a training called GNOME every single time we're scheduled to work. So I was at the end of my shift and I was doing it, and I had just talked to the store manager, the actual store manager. I had just spoke to him about finishing my transfer to make sure when I get over there I can So he had walked past. I guess he was coming in because I normally got off around during the weekday, like 1, sometimes 2. If they asked me to stay, like, and I didn't have a class, I might stay to like 3, 4. Just depends. Never too many times. But that day he had came in, and I think it was like 1:30 going on 2, because sometimes I leave at 1:30. It just depends on when my leave comes. So he was walking into the office, and I was sitting down doing my GNOME, and he was just standing around. He was like, talking to them. Then they end up walking out of the office. Them being the other managers, they end up walking out of the office. And what he did was he was in the back office, because it's like, I'm saying office a lot. So with WINN DIXIE, the store I work at, it's our employee like room, right? That's across from the registers and the customer service. So what happens is you put the pad, lock in, whatever. You come through. There's a training area right here. Next to the training area, there is a safe room where the safe is. You have to punch in another code to get in there. And when you go step back out to where we train at, it's the manager's office. So if I say office a lot, it's all one big area. So yeah, he was sitting at his desk, whatever, and what happened was, I was like, I'm about to head out. I'm about to call him Giant. I'm about to head out. He was like, where are you going? And I was like, about to go home. And at this time, I still was crazy about this man. I still was like, when he walked past, it's this certain cologne he used to wear all the time, and it just was delicious. Like, even when I started, like, when it was in his car smelled like it. It was like, those guys who wear a lot of cologne, or the cologne is so strong that everywhere they go, you smell it, even after they leave. That was the cologne. But the cologne smelled good. It was like that man cologne. It just smelled like a man. So, girl. Fast forward. He was chit-chatting with me, and then he was like, I'm about to start back working out. Mention, he not big at all. None of our managers was big, like fat, except for Jolly. Like, he just had a gut on him. That's it. But all of our managers, females, males, they all was skinny, like, or in shape. So I'm like, work out for what? Like, you already in nice shape. Like, you don't look like you're, falling off. Whatever. Girl could wrap my arm around him twice. And so he was like, I just used to work out all the time. I used to be like an energy booster, and I haven't really been able to do it. Jumps out the conversation like that, guys. Tricked my whole soul, right? And I was like, you look nice, for your age, and like what's your, your weight, whatever. And he was like, yeah, I just kind of lost my confidence and stuff. And girl, I fell for the bait. He was like, if you want to see some pictures of me when I used to work out. And he had showed me the picture, and I don't care if I got a crush on you or not. I'm still very blunt. So he showed me the pictures of him in the gym with his shirt off, right? I knew them, like, this conversation, like, kind of not really appropriate. Like, that's how I was thinking. I was like, either he trying to hit on me, or I'm taking this the wrong way. And so he showed me the pictures of him with no shirt on in the gym, and I was like, you don't look any different. You wasn't really, strong in those pictures. And he was like, no, it was a difference. My weight was different. And I was like, yeah, but your actual, like, whatever this is called for guys, your chest is still the same size. you don't look any better. Like, you look the same. And he was like, oh, okay. And I guess it kind of shot him down a little bit, because he was like, oh, okay. And like, didn't want to say nothing else. So I was like, let me finish up, you know, my training. I'm about to go home. And I don't know if, we got to give him a name. Head manager told you, but, you know, this is my last week. I'm about to go back home. I didn't say temporarily, nothing. I just told him I'm about to go back home. And so he was like, dang, really? And at this point, I was already sitting back down, because the office is not that far from each other, so we just was talking back and forth. And he just was like standing. He had came back and was standing over me while I was doing my training. I was like, yeah, I'm about to go back home in like maybe like a week or so. I'm like maybe 5 or 6 days out, you know. And he was like, oh wow, well, he got exactly like that. He was like, well, and I'm like, well, what, nigga? Like, say what you about to say. God dang, I'm trying to go home at this point. And he was like, maybe you should let me take you out on a date before you leave. When he said that, ladies and gentlemen, whoever watching, I gagged, y'all. I was like, that's how, are you serious? He was like, yeah, just a friendly, you know, he didn't say date. He said take you out to eat. I was like, are you serious? Do you think that, you know, we should do that? I don't want to get you in trouble or nothing. But on the inside of my head, I was like, you know. And he was like, no, it's just a friendly date. Nothing, you know, nothing out the way or nothing. You know, just something really, you know, simple. You know, just to say, you know, goodbye or whatever, whatnot. I was like, okay, well, I leave on this date. And, you know, just let me know and I'll meet you there. He said, oh, no, you don't have to meet me. I'll come pick you up. So I was like, oh, girl, this a date. Okay. And so I was like, okay, you know, boom. That's all I'm going to leave it at. Because at the date is when I found out everything. At this point, like, we got to recap, ladies and gentlemen. At this current moment, me and him have not hugged. We have not shaken hands. We have not ever kissed. We have not ever touched. Nothing has happened. Nothing. A strictly platonic invite to an outing for dinner before I go back home. That's all it was. And it didn't end up like that. But that's it, guys. You guys, I'm just overly excited. I have been waiting to tell this story since it literally was happening to me, because I just want to tell the story. And a lot of people gonna hate me and people gonna dislike my videos all they want to, but everybody has been fooled, or everybody has gone through something like this. I am not the only person. So don't be hopping in my comments talking about karma this and karma that. Look, you don't even know what happened. So let me tell you what happened first before you try to give me a speech. I'm just titling the videos. Stay motherfucking tuned, okay? Okay, your girl look good with the orange hair. I look like little Cindy Lauper. Alright, guys, that's it. Peace out.